here. So there are 60 seconds in a minute, 60 minutes in an hour, 24 hours in a day, 365 days in a year. Rebecca, I'm going to ask you, since you're sitting up here close, do you know what the average male life expectancy is according to the CDC? Can you take a guess? 40 or 50? I'll see y'all. All right, knew I shouldn't ask Rebecca. It's 73.3. That is the average male life expectancy in these United States. So out of all that time spent on this earth, do you know when that man gets the most praise for being a good individual, a good father, a good husband, and a good friend? Can you tell me when he gets the most amount of praise? When he is laying in a pine box, when he cannot even hear those praises. Out of a recent study that was done where they sampled multiple funeral home directors, and they all came up with the same comparative analysis. Average eulogy time per person is approximately 5 minutes, and there's a total of about 45 minutes there. 45 minutes divided by 5 minutes mean there's 9 people that have stood up and spoken. 45 minutes to represent 73.3 years of life. So I say this to you tonight. If you plan on being one of those 5 people that are standing up there in front of that crowd, or even if you do not plan on being one of those people, speaking praises to an individual that you cherish so much after their loss is hitting so very hard, how many times have we missed that opportunity to tell the person how much they mean to us? A brother, a son, a friend, a significant other, any man inside your life that you appreciate for their existence. I've been able to watch for the past 4 years this creation of somebody that I didn't really know before, and it's been a really neat experience. I've been able to see how somebody has become the cornerstone, or is the cornerstone of their family, but I've watched it through Cliff McCutcheon's eyes, right? So Robert's sitting over here, and I know he doesn't want me to talk about him, and I get that, but I'm going to anyway. What he's done with that family has been absolutely short of amazing, and what he's done with that young man has been even more amazing. I have seen him pour not only into this church, but into Cliff and into his family, and you mean a lot to me, man. I don't tell you that enough, but you do. And what you've done in this world will be recognized, and I want it to be recognized tonight. And I don't want to wait till you're in a pine box for that to happen, okay? So I want you to know that. I've watched it through Cliff's eyes, and it's absolutely amazing. So I say all this to say, 1 Thessalonians 5:11, encourage and build each other up, edify each other. Romans 15:2, each of us should please our neighbors to what? Build them up, right? Matthew 5:16, in the same way, let your light shine before others, that they may see your good deeds and glorify your Father in heaven. So what is my point here tonight? God means for us to lift each other up, right? In every form, in every capacity, he means for us to lift each other up. When I go to Prevere, Elmcroft, Summer House, whatever you want to call it, my goal when I leave there is to make sure that these people feel lifted up, right? I want them to understand, to get something from the Bible, and I want their spirits to be lifted when I leave there each and every Sunday that I am there. This message is not necessarily meant just for the men, the fathers, the husbands. We had a great lesson here this past Sunday by Brother Alvin on Mother's Day, but Father's Day is on the horizon, and a lot of times men go unnoticed. They do, and they work in silence, and they continue to do their grind without looking for any sort of accolades, for any sort of favors, for any sort of help, for that matter. So, anybody you have in your life that needs to be raised up, you raise them up. And man, I'm telling you, if you have a guy, a husband, a dad, a son, who is working their tail off, not only for the Lord, but just in general, providing for the family, let them know. Do not wait until they're in a pine box. Tell them now. Let them know now. If you have a wife, a mother, a daughter who's absolutely just killing it, doing the best that they can in life, make sure that they know that. Don't be afraid to tell them the things that matter in this life. I bet somebody 50, 60 years ago stood up here and said, man, this life is short. And that person's probably not with us here today because life is very short. I don't have to tell you that. Y'all all probably recognize that. But we are still here, and we can make a difference to those around us. We can make a difference to those not only that we care about, but those that we don't even know. Raise people up, edify them, as the Lord has commanded. If you're here tonight and you need the prayers of the church, or you'd like to be baptized, there is no better night than this one right here. So please come forward as we stand and sing.